In Portugal, a nation known for its rich football history, a dramatic match unfolded between Sporting and AVS, leaving the former in a state of depression. Despite taking an early lead of 2-0, Sporting failed to secure a win, ultimately ending the game in a 2-2 draw. This disappointing result comes on the heels of a tumultuous week for the team, having been eliminated from the Champions League with minimal chances of advancing against Borussia Dortmund, while their eternal rival, Benfica, remains in contention for the top European title. One of the few bright spots for Sporting was the return to form of their star player, Viktor Gyökeres, a Swedish sensation coveted by Europe's top clubs. Gyökeres ended his goal drought, which had lasted for a month due to a combination of injuries and poor form, by scoring his 22nd league goal. This achievement was made possible by a well-placed pass from Maximiliano Araujo, allowing Gyökeres to add to the initial goal scored by Ousmane Diomande. The Ivorian defender's goal was met with suspense, as it required confirmation from the video assistant referee, or VAR, and later became a pivotal moment in the match. However, the second half of the game turned into a nightmare for Sporting. Diomande, who had initially been the hero, was later expelled from the game after committing a foul, reducing his team to 10 players. This setback was compounded when Z. Lewis scored from a penalty kick, narrowing the deficit for AVS. Despite being a player down, Sporting managed to hold on, but in the 95th minute, a clearance by Gyökeres was picked up by Mendonça, who equalized the game at 2-2. This late goal maintained Sporting's depressive state, a feeling visibly shared by Gyökeres, who approached his team's fans to express gratitude for their support. The match was filled with tense moments, including several yellow cards issued to players from both teams, such as Z. Lewis, João Grau, Ousmane Diomande, Rafael Rodrigues, Gonçalo Inácio, Alexander Brito, Ignacio Rodrigues, Maximiliano Araujo, and Yermina. The red card given to Ousmane Diomande in the 78th minute marked a turning point, as it left Sporting with 10 players on the field, significantly impacting their ability to defend their lead. As the final whistle blew, Sporting found themselves still at the top of the league table, but with Benfica closing in. The draw against AVS, a team fighting to avoid relegation, tasted like a defeat for Sporting, given their initial 2-goal advantage. This outcome, coupled with their exit from the Champions League, paints a bleak picture for the team's immediate future. The Sporting team's starting lineup included players such as Ochoa, Tomás Tavares, Christian Devenis, Aderlan Santos, Rafael Rodrigues, Lucas Piazon, Vasco Lopes, John Mercado, João Grau, Gerson Rodrigues, and Z. Lewis. The bench consisted of Yermina, Gustavo Mendonça, Gustavo Assunção, Tunda Quinsola, Pedro Trigueira, Fernando Fonseca, Ignacio Rodrigues, Teixeira, Nene Rui Silva, Ousmane Diomande, Eduardo Quaresma, Gonçalo Inácio, Alexander Brito, Ivan Fresneda, Maximiliano Araujo, Zeno de Bast, Giovanni Quenda, Viktor Gyökeres, and Trinco. The substitutions made during the game included Matthias Reis replacing Eduardo Quaresma, Gustavo Mendonça replacing Gerson Rodrigues, Tunda Quinsola replacing Vasco Lopes, Ignacio Rodrigues replacing Aderlan Santos, Nene replacing Rafael Rodrigues, Ricardo Esquio replacing Alexander Brito, Eduardo Felicissimo replacing Trinco, Yermina replacing Z. Lewis, and Conrad Harder replacing Giovanni Quenda. The goals were scored by Ousmane Diomande in the 7th minute, Viktor Gyökeres in the 32nd minute, Z. Lewis in the 70th minute, and Gustavo Mendonça in the 95th minute. The match was officiated by Fabio Verissimo, with Manuel Oliveira and David Moisés Rodrigues Soares serving as the VAR officials. If you want to stay informed about everything that matters, why not explore more about what we're sharing? In the description of this video, you'll find additional resources that will enrich your understanding of the subject. Our commitment goes beyond informing. Daily, we bring stories that truly matter, whether from behind the scenes of technology, cultural movements, or global events shaping the future. If you believe that being well-informed is essential to understanding the world, this is the moment to join us. With just 2 clicks, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. This way, you ensure access to in-depth analysis, unique contexts, and a broader view of events. Don't let crucial information go unnoticed. Click now, become part of our community, and join us in deciphering the impact of news on the future we're building together.